Yeah. Here we go.
Breaking ground on a groundbreaking housing project for the city.
The City of Toronto is back in the business of building housing because we must.
The city bought the old LCBO lot in Parkdale in 2019. The future building here will provide 42 supportive housing units for people experiencing homelessness or those at risk of it. In addition to shelter, other supports will include mental health resources like addiction treatment. With 12,000 people living in city shelters and some 90,000 people on the wait list for affordable housing, community builders say the urgency is clear.
We need so much more. This has to be replicated on scale and as fast as possible.
What's so unique about this groundbreaking is that it's the first of 30 housing developments with Toronto playing the role of developer.
No, we're not actually going to do the building, but we are the developer. It's a huge milestone for us.
Toronto got more than $21.5 million for the project in 2023 from the federal government's Rapid Housing Initiative.
For 42 studio units, that's going to be almost $600,000 per studio just in the capital costs.
Mark Richardson with Housing Now Toronto says the per unit cost is high and it was a lost opportunity to build a bigger facility.
It is a challenge to see how the city would be able to deliver public builder sites at the kind of scale that is needed.
The mayor is effectively taking all of the risk and bringing it in-house, bringing it onto the city, bringing it onto the taxpayers.
Councillor Brad Bradford says the city as the developer model creates more bureaucracy at City Hall and will lead to more expense and slower development timelines.
Even if you look at this one, 11 Brock, it's been years in the making to break ground today on 42 units. That's wholly inadequate when we look at the order of magnitude of the challenge in front of us.
A challenge that is now dealing with more uncertainty. The lion's share of Toronto's public development projects rely heavily on federal funding. And today, Trudeau's housing minister and finance minister resigned. Plus, a new federal government altogether is potentially around the corner.
It's already got funded and is breaking ground. But the other projects that are in the pipeline, there may be a lot more risk there now.
I hope that no matter who is the new ministers, that there would be continued partnership, because that's what the city needs and that's what the people of Toronto needs.
And Chow is banking on it, given that this is the first of 30 public development projects. She hopes it can be a blueprint for the future. Chris Glover, CBC News, Toronto.